boys on the south side, yeah, I see you. Mafia up on the north side, yeah, I see you. My blood fam, it's been a while, I wanna see you. My main girl, I thank God I get to see you. My day ones, let's post up, need to see you. To my baby girls, I promise daddy always see you. You all in, well bet, yeah, I'ma see you. Got all that pride, but ain't nobody wanna be you, yeah. Well, gramming up, yeah. Posting a selfie so everyone see you. Well, growing up, yeah. Daddy was flaking so he didn't see you. Well, run it up, yeah. We on the court while you sit in the bleachers. Well, bump it up, yeah. Turn it up more with the drums of the speakers. Drip, drip, got that wet on my wrist, cause we respect women. Honey, she a queen bee and she need me to protect the image. Finna cop a Tesla and a fitted, cause I got that checking with me lately, cause I'm thinking crazy, getting tested. But all of my demons are weak, yeah. In a new state every week, yeah. Make it like Stacey a show. Stacking my Bibles in threes, yeah. Said I'm crazy, I might be. My city stand right behind me. My queen is my Aphrodite. Got the whole fam beside me. We the boys on the south side, yeah, I see you. Mafia up on the north side, yeah, I see you. My blood fam, it's been a while, I wanna see you. My main girl, I thank God I get to see you. My day ones, let's post up, need to see you. To my baby girls, I promise daddy always see you. You all in, well bet, yeah, I'ma see you. Got all that pride, but ain't nobody wanna be you. Yeah, well said, ooh, yeah, wait, well, like Afro Man wrote a coupe de ville, I'm like, ooh, yeah, wait, well, like Sam Crow, but I'm real grim, I'm like, ooh, yeah, wait, well, all this cash flow, but I can't swim, I'm like, ooh, yeah, wait, well, out in Buffalo, let's meet at Tim's and like, New Island, stay coasting, can't find it, stay ghosting, my silence is smoking, outshining the ghosting, headlining the shoulder, reclining my throne, fine dining, you know that, co-signing my flow, I'm the ruler, I'm known, yeah, all of my shooters stay close, yeah, all of my jewelry cold, yeah, all this foodery, oh yeah, Lex Luthor my role model, one queen and I throw models, drip wet so I need goggles, let me find out what you want, let me know, I'ma throw you bone and watch you go, you didn't even believe in this dream, you tried it once and then you choke, cause y'all say sleep and I say woke, making stacks and y'all still broke, sipping on that Henny Coke, you laughing, I ain't telling jokes, that we the boys on the south side, yeah I see you, Mafia up on the north side, yeah I see you, my blood fam, it's been a while, I wanna see you. My main girl, I thank God I get to see you. My day ones, let's post up, need to see you. To my baby girls, I promise daddy always see you. You all in, well bet, yeah, I'ma see you. Got all that pride, but ain't nobody wanna be you. Too many people on a bandwagon, done bad through that hellfire. Came out lethal like a red dragon. Same old rapper with the same old flows. Color dreads with the pants sagging. Got that fame, but you sold your soul. You a warlock, I'm the dark assassin. Said thick stacks, mode change, big bags, faux chains. Get that money, said big facts, no gains, big stats, mo fame. We back stunts, said big names on stage, big trap, no shame. Going in, running that big check, my name, sign that, more rain. Come back home and just come up, hey, let's be with that drama, hey, saw that fatty.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Their taste in wine in general is very poor. No, we gotta be more subtle than that. I don't want them to know that we're thinking about them. What are you doing? Stop it. Dude, stop it. You stop looking at stop.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Oh, Norma.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testicles, testicles. Welcome, everyone, to episode 3143 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gangcast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and Slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, bustas, hustlers, and yo hoes? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode, and today's episode of the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 flexing on all you bees.
The fucking Catalina wine.
All right, fam, welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and make sure you check out the links down below to join the Swole fam, to check out the awesome specials for merch. We got a buy one, get one 50% off over at papaswolio.com. And today I am rocking the Your Mom Is My Cardio. That's right.
Emotional damage.
Your Mom Is My Cardio. And let me tell you, I am fatigued. I'm absolutely fatigued. She's exhausting, but she's a very nice lady. So would you please call her? Would you please call her once in a while? You know what I'm saying? All right.
Hi, puppy.
Jesus. Fam, thanks for being here. Let's get into today's episode. Let's get into those Swole fam posts. Are you ready, beaches? Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. All right, first Swole fam post of the dizzy day is from Allie. Let's see what we got in the bag.
What's in the box?
By the way, before we get into the first post, don't forget to drop the hashtag FEF in the comments down below. Just want to remind you that today is the day that you focus on pillar number 1, community. So you FEF, Fuck 'em Friday. That's what it stands for. You block out the noise, go through your subscriptions, go through your contacts. I'm telling you, you need to go through your contacts. That's been the best thing ever for me. When I first started doing this a long time ago, you go through all those contacts, because trust me, you're going to have, and if you do this today, you're going to go through and you're going to find so many things that you didn't even realize you had in there. Okay. You had some pizza place that you saved before you had digital phones, right? When I first got we started getting smartphones and stuff, because it syncs. And sometimes you have an account with Gmail and you have these contacts that sync from Gmail from 20 years ago. And you went to pick something up on Craigslist and you saved the number in your phone, and then now it's still in there, and you're just scrolling. So it's like taking out the trash, cleaning out your closet, mowing the lawn, all that kind of stuff. And it helps tremendously. It doesn't mean you can't have conversation with certain people, but in my opinion, when you have a name attached to it, it adds more importance. Sometimes you can see by the conversation who it is. You barely talk to them. It's good you have their number, but you don't need to have the name and everything saved and just taking up brain space. You know, so just some thoughts to go through your contact list, go through your podcasts that you listen to. Of course, not the Daily Swole. You got to keep that in your holes here, but make sure you go through and tidy things up. And Friday's a good day every week to remind yourself to do that. You should be doing it every day. And once it becomes automatic, Friday is just a nice reminder. Hey, is there anything else I need to tighten up? Do I need to tighten up the ship at all? Go and do so. All right, let's get into the first post. This one's from Allie, and it says vent. All right, vent a little bit, venting a little bit. Allie says, I re-injured my back. Oh no. Aww. And after feeling sorry for myself for the rest of the day, I decided I am not just going to sit back and hope that it fixes itself. I've scheduled a physical therapy appointment and will be adding cardio like swimming, and we'll be doing yoga on the app. All right. Well, hopefully you are doing better. Yoga is fantastic. And remember, it's not just about fixing the issues. Once they happen, you want to make sure that you are doing the things to prevent them from happening in the future. So very good to address those situations, address them directly. A lot of times people are asking me, and we get these questions all the time in the show. Questions like, what should I do? What exercise should I do? What's a good workout when I'm injured? You don't want to be pushing through an injury. You should be addressing the injury because you don't want it to happen again. A lot of times it's an overuse injury or from poor form or from muscle imbalances and things like that. So make sure that you are addressing the source. Jesse says, guys, I need help. This is in the Swolenormous app. Ever since I got out of the Marine Corps, I have gained weight, lost muscle, and lost mobility. I know because I have a smart scale and the charts are and it says on the way up. So, the charts show, I suppose. Going back to the gym, and of course the scales aren't really accurate. Those scales you step on, when it gives you body fat percentage, they're not accurate, but obviously it can give you some insight, but don't really trust the numbers on that too directly. Going back to the gym, I can't nearly lift what I used to. And let's just say reaching places on my body is becoming more and more of a struggle. Most of my life before the military, I was 220 pounds, started getting into fitness, and I stayed around 185, joined, and in boot camp, I was down to 155, and now I'm approaching 250. Well, Jesse, it's time for you to make some sick gains, and we're here for you. So glad you're in the app and glad that you are attacking this head on. Welcome to the fam, and we look forward to seeing your progress. We'll get you down there, bro. We got this one from John. John says, hey, I turned 50 last Saturday on the 7th. Looking great for 50, dude. Sporting my fall winter physique, 5'3" at 185 pounds. In the spring and summer, I drop it down to 170. Hard work works. Not bad for 50. But above all, my gratitude for being capable and functional with steady self-awareness at an age where most complain about falling apart. Hashtag Pitbull mode. And I love this. Franco Columbo 2.0. Let's get America for John. Good for you, dude. A little bulking season in the winter. I get it. And if you don't know John, he's been a part of the fam for a while and gets shreddy in the summer. So good man. Accountability text from Amy. Amy says, being consistent. We do these every Monday, Sunday, Monday. So obviously this is from this previous week. Goal this week, being consistent, starting 90-day dash this afternoon, praying that I can stay consistent with this program, feeling pretty good about it. Spend some time yesterday reviewing the plan. Wish I could print out the 90-day plan. Well, you can. You can print it out. So go to the website and you can download the PDFs on your phone and you can print them. Some of you have printers. You can actually airdrop it to your printer from your phone. So we do that all the time here, but maybe you don't have that printer at home. Or if you do have a printer, load it up on your computer. Same login as the app. You could print it out 100%, and people do that. So you can print it out, but you don't have to. So you can absolutely do it. All right. You will be consistent. And again, you don't have to pray you don't have to pray to be consistent. You just have to take the actions to do it. So praying isn't going to help you be consistent. You need to set up your habits so that you are consistent. So that's just your actions. That's in your control. All right, let's get into some questions, fam. Drop in the comments if you have questions live. Hashtag Ask Papa Swole. We'll take any that come in. This one is from Instagram, Trimmel36 Strongman. Papa Swole, have you ever competed powerlifting or strongman? I have not. So that's a simple answer for you. Anyone else here that does it? We know Lacey does it. Anyone else do competitions? We have a couple people that do competitions. Simon, AKR123, Papa Swole, what is the best exercise to start after foot surgery? Well, that depends on what the surgery was, what your therapist and your doctor. You know what's interesting? Get so many questions about this. Anytime we get these questions, It just makes me cringe at how terrible the sick care industry is. You get foot surgery and you have no idea what to do. What's the best exercise to start? No one helps you with this? Aren't there physical therapists? Don't you? It's just crazy. It's crazy. It depends on what the issue is, but I would recommend yoga. Yoga's great. I would recommend foot mobility and things like that. You know, doing circles and alphabet and stuff is great for the feet. Yoga's fantastic. The ankle mobility master classes are fantastic once you're able to load. And general strength training, getting outside, walking barefoot. You know, all these things are very important and fantastic. So I would recommend yoga because you'll get so many of the small muscles of the foot. You'll get so much of the stability back. The 90-day dash is fantastic because you do a lot of stability work. And then, of course, as you get stronger, you can move into more heavier overload. But always default to what maybe your medical team obviously has no idea what they're doing if they didn't give you any tools, but we can help you. We can help you. So ankle mobility is fantastic. Anterior tibialis work. You could use bands to do inversion and eversion and things like that. But yeah, we know that a lot of times people don't get the proper information, which is unfortunate, which is really, really unfortunate. Why is my Wi-Fi on? Are we connected on Wi-Fi? For shame. Maybe that's why things were a little bit weird for me. Okay, but we're still good. We're streaming. B. Kraus 621. Why was my Wi-Fi turned on? Super weird. Okay. Best way to introduce a workout plan back into your life by executing it. Vague question, so I'm going to try to fill in the gaps and make it applicable to anyone that's listening. The best way to introduce a workout plan is to have a program. If you don't have a program, check them out, swolenormousx.com, download the Swolenormous app and start the 90-day dash program, which is the best all-around program. And of course, we have other intermediate and advanced programs based on your experience and your goals. But you need to have, this is the difference between a workout plan and a program. A workout plan is not a program. Working out is not a program. Training is not a program. So I've gotten this question many times. What's the difference between exercise and training? Well, from those two, training is usually doing something with a specific intent. Exercise is just movement. You could do jumping jacks and it's exercise. Training usually has a little more specificity, and a program is even further specificity with the desired outcome over a longer extended period of time. So you want to have a training program. You want to have a coherent program, because if you're just doing movement for exercise, you're just doing things to exhaust. And this is what a lot of people do. I went to the gym today, and this is why most people overtrain. And this is why most people don't get results, because they go to get fatigued in the moment. They go to the gym to exercise and to feel like they got a good workout. Oh, I feel tired. Cool. Well, the goal is not to be tired. The goal is to get results. You want to build muscle? Cool. The goal is not to be tired then. The goal is to create the stimulus. The goal is to minimize fatigue. So it's important to understand that a program is going to have progressive overload. A program is going to have proper mobility integrations and a tactical approach, not just, hey, I'm going to go. I use this example all the time because I used to live on a golf course where you just drag a bag of bricks around a golf course. That's going to tire you. If you just fill up a bag or a big satchel with 50 pounds of bricks and drag it around a golf course all day, your calves might be sore, your back might be sore, and X, Y, and Z. That's not going to get you results. You're going to be tired. So that's exercise, it's physical activity, it's exertion, but it's not going to build you muscle. You can go hiking all you want. It's not going to build you muscles all over your body. It might get your legs a little bit stronger and your calves. Okay. It's not progressive overload. So completely different, right? Completely different. Fenry Sulfur 834 Swolio. I am home with a mental issue and can't find the energy to go to the fucking gym. Is there a way to get the energy back? So vague, I can't help you. A mental issue? Sounds like it, because this question doesn't make sense. You can't find the energy. If you can find the energy, figure out where it is. Was it under your bed? Was it outside in the mailbox? I'm just kind of trolling you right now. You're not going to find the energy. You have to create it. If you're tired, you need better sleep. You probably don't supplement properly. You're not getting all the micro and macronutrients. Your nutrition probably sucks. Your habits probably aren't good. So you feel more drained. But again, an object in motion tends to stay in motion, and an object at rest tends to stay at rest. You have to force that momentum. You have to do it. It's not going to be easy to start. It's simple, but it's going to be different than not moving. So you're going to have to do it and then do it again and do it again and do it again. But you have to set those habits up properly so it makes it easier for you to execute. Come on, you guys are better than this. Atrick DJ, Papa Swole. What music do you work out to? I find that the right music keeps you motivated. Usually nothing. I make my gains, and I like peace and quiet, to be honest. I have enough noise in my head and focus. I have fans outside in the gym. I don't need music blaring. If I do, it could be any mix. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Not important. Could be metal, could be techno. It could be a podcast. I don't care. I don't need sound. I prefer nothing, to be honest. It's not going to keep you motivated either. Music doesn't keep you motivated. It might inspire you short term, but motivation is bullshit. Stop using that term. Stop using that term. You don't need music. You can. Whatever gets you going, it doesn't matter. These questions are just pick something. And if you don't know, hey, what music? I can't find a good music. What music should I listen to? Put on Spotify radio sampler and find something that you like. I used to train to different things. I remember reading, I tried different things in the past. When I first started training, when I first started lifting, like, was it 25 years ago now? I would read Flex magazine, and sometimes I would see a bodybuilder that would listen to classical music. And I was like, holy shit, that's fucking weird. But then I just listened to classical music when I trained, and it actually got me amped up after a while, and I loved it. And then I just forgot, I fell out of that and just whatever. All right, Mimi Strawberry, any advice for night health workers? I actually struggle with sleep, gym, and work. How can I combine them three without ending totally exhausted? I struggle with sleep, gym, and work. How can I combine them three without ending totally exhausted? I'm going to be honest with you. You won't. Working at night is awful. So there's really no way you're going to combine them without you're fundamentally going to be totally exhausted because you're killing yourself by working nights. You're going to have to figure that out. I can't help you because it's just so fundamentally off for humans. Your circadian rhythm is jacked up. You're always going to feel exhausted. You're going to feel fucked up, period, end of story. There's really no way to combat that. There might be some things you can do that make you feel a little bit better, that get you through maybe the order of how you train. I would recommend training first. Train first. I know some night workers that they work all night and go to the gym right when they get off. I don't know how you do that. I'd wake up and then go to the gym first and then go to work. But that's brutal. That's brutal. So you're going to be totally exhausted. So your nutrition and supplementation can be on point, but you're fundamentally working against the grain. So there's really no way to improve that aside from getting a better shift or getting a different job. What's it worth to you? What's it worth to you? Period, end of story. It's taking years off your life. I'm not saying that to be inconsiderate. We need people that work at night, but obviously people usually work at night because the pay, you'll get more for a reason. They have to bribe you in order to destroy yourself because it sucks. Some people can probably pull it off better than others, but most people can't. And you get used to it. You get used to feeling underwater. And I know nurses that did that for a while and then got on a regular shift, changed it to a morning or a daytime shift, and they had trouble sleeping for years because they were doing the night shift for years, and it took them forever to get back to sleeping at night, and it takes time. Charlie Rock 87. I would say if you're getting off that, if you have trouble going to sleep, see if you can go on a camping trip for like a week. That'll reset your clock so quickly. If you're getting back on a regular schedule, a lot of times that would help. Charlie Rock 87. Should I take a rest day? Sure. Yeah, you need to recover. Going to the fucking gym means do what you need to do for your program. If you have an off day from intense training, yeah, go for a walk, sauna, yoga. Hyper Germain. Papa Soy, the best sources of protein for muscular increase. Well, that's good. Beef, animal products, beef, eggs, wild game, raw dairy, bing, bang, boom. Freya says, I worked nights for 2 years with young kids. I was a zombie the entire time. Yep. Jeremy says, my dad worked third shift for 40 years. He can't change back to normal even after retiring. Oof. Yeah, it raises everything from Alzheimer's risk, diabetes, heart disease. Everything gets jacked up. It really takes a lot out of your life. Diana Sophia, OG. Papa Soy, the most efficient way to tighten skin after weight loss and look toned. Well, there's no such thing as looking toned. There's having body fat and having less body fat relative to muscle. Lift weights, build muscle. If you have a lot of loose skin, surgery is going to be likely the only way that you can get rid of it. So that's it. The most efficient way, eating properly, get rid of inflammation, estrogenics, build muscle, get quality sleep, all the things we normally talk about. But if you have a lot of rapid weight loss or extreme weight loss and you have loose skin, there's no way that's going to be removed without surgery, usually. Everyone's different when they lose a lot of fat. A lot of times it's because you gain fat really quickly, or you had it for a long time, or you had excessive amounts, and a lot of times that doesn't ever go away. Unfortunately. If you have any other experience, if anyone has any ideas, I always pose that. I'm not sure if there's really anything that's going to make... There might be things that make marginal differences, but usually it's going to be something surgery related. Dr. Delta says, I worked nights and absolutely dreaded it. Thankfully, it was only for a few months, but it still did its thing. I remember a few times almost falling asleep behind the wheel. Yeah. It's a risk in so many ways. I fell asleep and crashed my car once because I was working long days and spending time with my friends at night, and I had moved. So I was driving like 45 minutes to spend time with them. I was driving back like 1 or 2 o'clock, and the road was like up and down and kind of winding. I crashed my car, and it was on the edge of like I wouldn't say a cliff, but luckily where I hit, there was a little space of, really, like it was a miracle, a little space of a guardrail. Not a small car, so I didn't hit it like super hard, but woke me up, and yeah. So grateful for that. Totaled my car, but the car was a piece of shit anyway, so I'll take my life over that. Yep. Working hard, it can take its toll. It can take its toll. Just remember that story, now that you mention it. Okay, are we done with questions? Any other questions? Going once, going twice, going balls deep. Let's have some fun. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's deep. All right. From the Babylon Bee. This is a Babylon Bee. Rudolph changes name to Rolanda. Dominates the female reindeer games. Very, very nice. Good for you. Good for you, Rudolph. That's right. All reindeer genders matter. Good for you. Good for you, Rudolph. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right, let's get into a video. We'll get into a couple more stories. We're talking about some open border stuff. Crazy story that I want to share. Absolutely wild stuff. We'll get into that in a moment. Let's pick a number 1, 2, 3, or 4. We got 4 today. Do we have a short one? If we have a really short one, we'll change it to... All right, let's do 1, 2, or 3. I'll play this one first. We'll do Crazy Teacher, and then we'll get into some of your... 1,